PhiPhirock.
Bonsoir Fifi, bonsoir chers auditeurs et ravi de vous retrouver pour cette nouvelle semaine. On commence tout de suite en musique avec Skywayman et la chanson Muddy Water, suivi de Tinia avec I Feel Fine.
Muddy water like a piece of ancient church glass falling. We're on the darkest stretch, but the bend ahead is glowing. Flow past the trees, bent by the breeze, toward the law, always existed behind the wall.
vais écouter encore ici.
2 titres de Professor and the Madman, tout de suite Time Machine, suivi de So Long.
Gotta throw my cell phone out. Gotta put the laptop down. Can't read another word. I'm living in crazy town. I'm gonna take the next train out. Looking for some solitude. Get into my laboratory. Lock away the world outside. 'Cause I must have been dead. I'm thinking to myself, man, there's gotta be a way.
Tout à fait, Fifi, Cat's Paw. Et donc, c'est le dernier album de Matthew Sweet. Matthew Sweet, qui est auteur-compositeur-interprète rock, originaire du Nebraska. Matthew fréquente la scène musicale d'Athens en Géorgie où il collabore avec Michael Stapp, le chanteur de R.E.M., dans les années 80. Et il se fait connaître notamment par deux singles, Girlfriend en 91 et Sick of Me en 95, avec un palmarès dans les classements américains. Il vient donc de sortir un nouvel album, Cat's Paw, entendez par là patte de chat. Et notez que sur la pochette de son album figure un gros plan sur une tête de chat noir, ouvrant grand la gueule en montrant ses dents acérées. Au total, 12 titres de rock frais et entiers qui feront le bonheur des véritables amateurs de rock US. Pour les fans de R.E.M., Foo Fighters ou encore The Sounds.
On peut écouter quoi?
Tout de suite, Best of Me, suivi de Come Home et enfin Hatolos de Matthew Sweet.
Better off without. What if my fear says all there is to say about the rest of me? What if I never learn how to make things right? What if I need to just accept it and all I do is fight? What if the truth reveals it's all a lie about the rest of me? Where is the best of me? Has guaranteed my fall. What if a dream is all I really had? Where is the best of me? Where is the best of me? Where is the best of me? The best of me. Myself out of the bed. Every time feels like I fall even farther than I've been. I remember how it feels to be lost.
95.9 FM, c'est Radio Laser.
Vous venez d'écouter Stars Explode de Matthew Sweet.
Et de passer avec nous. Voilà, oui, et c'est passé. On va aimer avec Cinématine.
Je vous souhaite à toutes et tous une bonne soirée sur Radio Laser et à lundi prochain. Au revoir Fifi, bonsoir Clémentine.
On va vous faire découvrir un groupe qui s'appelle Tennis. On va en parler plus tard.
Bonsoir Emma, bonsoir Fifi, bonsoir à tous. On débute ce mois de février avec un groupe originaire de Versailles. Ils abordent le nom d'un oiseau incandescent mythique. Ces jeunes Frenchies ont embrasé la carrière sur les plateaux britanniques. Il s'agit de Phoenix.
On va vous faire écouter 3 titres.
Effectivement, on commence avec 3 titres: Everything is Everything, Goodbye Soleil et G-Boy.
Things are gonna change, and not for better. Don't know what it means to me, but it's hopeless, hopeless. Gotta get you home, could be with anyone. I think of what I've done, you know it all. Everything is everything. The more I talk about it, the less I do control. Everything means everything. Can't understand a word. I fuck the stuff I'm saying. The things I do possess, sometimes they own me too. What they're gonna do to me, I think it's hopeless, hopeless. What I can't explain, I'm sure you get it well. Since I always wanted, I always wanted you. Everything is everything. The more I talk about it, the less I do control. Everything means everything. Can't understand a word. I put the stuff I'm saying. Riding low, riding low, riding faster. This is what I want. Look what it did to me. Riding low, riding low, riding faster. This is what you want. This is what you get instead. About it, the less I do control. Riding low, riding low, riding faster. waters are navy blue. Polynesian all by you. Oh, I follow your trail down from the podium. Valentine's and Tedium. A different battle. It's not the beating that you got. Don't leave me, I can change your life. I'll go back to cursive. Oh, I cherish the things you don't. Just a second, it's all I want. Michelangelo, something about the shoes you wear. Shiny, shiny bangers on your wrists. And like the masquerade ball, you trapped in the vault and an empty aquarium. Suddenly you're out of the woods. Inside of an alley, you're out of words. When I thought it was radium at first. Just because of you. We're all to blame, their lives and moral consequences. We studied at the end of a line to end up giving up to a couple of kids. When you taught me to let you go, no more cold on the atoll. Something about how you learn. Kamikaze in a hopeless world. Do you remember the last time you laughed and I laughed when you left all alone? Met me on the lonely other side of the world with a couple of guys.
groupe fait de musique électronique et du pop rock.
Le groupe est composé de Thomas Mars, de Dec Darcy, de Laurent Brianskovic et Christian Mazalet. Il est l'un des groupes de rock français les plus populaires à l'échelle internationale. Phoenix compte actuellement 6 albums en 17 ans et plus d'une 60aine de chansons. Leur musique mélangeant les influences riches et variées, musique classique, électronique, pop-rock, interprétée de façon rock. Le groupe est officiellement fondé en 1995 et prend le nom de Phoenix en 1997. Cette même année, ils sortent un 45 tours destiné à démarcher les maisons de musique. Cela leur permet donc de signer l'année suivante avec le label Virgin. Effectivement, Fifi, on continue avec Lasso, I Am an Actor et 1901.
Where would you go not long ago? I've been thinking out loud. What's so suddenly that you don't you know? Don't do it what you do or what you do to me. Forever is a long, long time when you lost your way. Trying to follow your ideals, oh sorry, but your so-called life, it is such a waste. Where your real life, no you don't realize what you say yes to, what you say yes to. Where would you go with a lasso? Could you run into, could you run into, could you go and run into me? Or where would you go tied up to a lasso? Could you run into, could you run into, could you go and run into me? So lonely, so pretty, such a lack of diplomacy, you can't get out. Don't you know, don't do it what you do, what you should do to me. Fire out, so fire out, such a pearl, I don't know that you're lonely. Know that I've done so well, so well, know it's done so well. Where would you go with a lasso? Could you run into, could you run into, could you go and run into me? Where would you go tied up to a lasso? Could you run into, could you run into, could you go and run into me? Where your real life, no you don't realize what you say yes to, what you say yes to. Forever is a long, long time when you lost your way. Forever is a long, long time when you lost your way, your way. I'm an actor. I'm doing well. And I want things to be done by someone who's taking care of me. I don't even care for me. I just care about what you think of me. Come and get me. I'm protected. If you ever come late, better give me what I want. I'm addicted. It's growing strong. It's growing strong again. consequences. I leave them all for someone else. Don't say I'm doing fine. I'm not even trying to. It's growing strong again. The consequences, I leave them all for someone else. Don't say I'm doing fine. I'm not even trying to.
Et en avril 2009, ils seront même invités à la célèbre émission Saturday Night Live de la NBC. C'est la première fois dans l'histoire de cette émission qu'un groupe français y est invité. Et pour finir, en octobre 2010, ils seront devenus le premier groupe français à se produire au Madison Square Garden de New York, devant tout de même 20 000 personnes. a fini avec la biographie de Phoenix. Je vous laisse avec Congratulations, All Them Together et If You Can Anybody. Quant à nous, on se retrouve comme d'habitude lundi prochain. Bonne semaine et bien sûr, prenez soin de vous.
He told me a heart can smile if it's filled with tears. Growing up, I thought it's all gone. Now it comes back to me again. Get to uniform, collect calls that I can't explain. All the things I ruined, abandoned, they come back to me. Holding on together, I try to set the night on fire. Holding on together, I try to set the night on fire. Holding on together, I try to set the night on fire. Holding on together, I try to set the night on fire. He told me for those who've been drowned, there is no refrain. With one and only you, the gospel, I do what I can. Holding on together, I try to set the night on fire. Holding on together, I try to set the night on fire. Holding on together, I try to set the night on fire. Holding on together, I try to set the night on fire. Though I've been trying to lose it all before it's gone. Whatever comes, a high can smile if it's filled with tears. I've been waiting, all I gotta do is call. Diving deeper, won't you get me out of this despair? Though I've been trying to lose it all before it's gone. Whatever comes, a high can smile if it's filled with tears. I've been waiting, all I gotta do is call. Diving deeper, won't you get me out of this despair? Though I've been trying to lose it all before it's gone. Whatever comes, a high can smile if it's filled with tears. I've been waiting, all I gotta do is call. Diving deeper, won't you get me out of this despair? Holding on together, I try to set the night on fire. Holding on together, I try to set the night on fire. Holding on together, I try to set the night on fire. Holding on together, I try to set the night on fire. Holding on together, I try to set the night on fire. Holding on together, whatever comes, a high can smile if it's filled with tears. I've been waiting, all I gotta do is call. Diving deeper, won't you get me out of this despair? Holding on together, I try to set the night on fire. Holding on together, I try to set the night on fire. Holding on together, I try to set the night on fire. falling down, I couldn't notice. She had some glasses on, few broken bones in the process. I try to keep my attitude, words of love in broken English, they have a lonesome tone. Didn't understand, must be Italian, must be good looking Andrea. Right is wrong, failing notice, giving up, I'm tired. You can blame it on anybody, some things they don't last. You can blame it on anybody. I thought I'd entertain you. Let me take you to the heart of the city. Let me misunderstand you. With little care and little practice, I got to know her well. A light baritone, she sings in the choir with a bunch of guys out of day and night. Right is wrong, failing notice, giving up, I'm tired. Day is night. Right is wrong, failing notice, giving up, I'm tired. Day is night. Right is wrong, love is old, love is evil. Day is night. Right is wrong, love is old, love is evil. Day is night. Right is wrong, obsolete, odd is even. Failing notice, giving up, I'm tired. Day is night. Right is wrong, love is old, love is evil. Day is night. Right is wrong,